Hi everyone, welcome to Live Your Happy 365 from Florida. Today is lesson 236. I rule my mind, which I alone must rule. And excited to share a little bit about this lesson and what came to me. In the meantime, I'm here sitting at the beach in Naples. It's a beautiful day. Ari and Christian went for a walk, and I figured I'd get on here and share with you about the lesson, which it has a lot to do with also it's really helpful, this lesson, in what we're in the times that we are right now with this transition of moving from California to Florida. It's this lesson is on point. It's très bon. So I rule my mind, which I alone must rule, and the first thing it says is about the king. Like I have this I'm the king of my mind, and sometimes it doesn't feel like I'm the king at all. And the mind seems to dominate and take over the kingdom. The mind seems to take over the kingdom, is what I gathered. And I feel that way, and we all feel that way. It's like we're not the king anymore. We're not the one that takes responsibility. We're not the perceiver. We're not the one that is in charge in God, as God, of our beliefs, our values. It's like we're taken over. We're completely taken out of the kingdom. We forget that we're the king in the kingdom, and the mind just completely takes over, and we believe we're in the illusion. We believe everything's happening to us, and we suffer a lot. So it's like this sensation of, I love reading it because it's just so honest. It's so blunt. Jesus is so radically honest with us of how, like, we don't want to rule our kingdom. We don't want to rule our kingdom in God, in the mind of God. We don't want to take responsibility for our thoughts. We don't want to believe that only love is real, and only the extension of love is real, and only pure peace it's what's really real here. We're not the king at all. We're not the king at all. We've bowed down to this false self. We've bowed down to this illusion. We've bowed down to this little mediocrity of moments of time that we are completely lost in the illusion. So it's time to take back the kingdom, is what I'm feeling. It's time to serve peace. It's time to serve the mind, to serve and be the king of the kingdom. And we do that by giving it over to the Holy Spirit. Towards the end of the lesson, it's like, give it over to the Holy Spirit. Give it over to Spirit. Spirit will show you how to rule the kingdom the way that you are so worthy of experiencing this kingdom. There's no suffering in there. There's just bliss there. So we give it consistently over to Spirit. And that's why it has a lot to do with this trip. I mean, everything's been given over. I have no idea. I'm like in the mystery of it all. I'm like filled with wonder. I'm a little girl filled with innocence of, I've had my moments, but I'm very, centered. I come back to, hey, I want to be the king of my kingdom, and I want to stay in the right mind. How may I serve? How may I serve here? How may I serve myself, my family, my brothers and sisters? How can this all be fair and serve the community, the lifestyle, everything? So, in it all, we've found a house here that I feel that looks like we're going to move in because it's flowing. I've been the king. I decided to be the king and be authentic and honest and express my needs or what I feel is in alignment to the needs of our family right now. And the answers keep on coming, yes, and it's flowing. It's in alignment. There's no pushing. There's no manipulating. There's just flow. So, it's beautiful. What a beautiful adventure to trust God, to jump in the arms of God, to say, God, I love you so much, and I want to rule my kingdom in a way that remembers and connects with you consistently, so I can remember my source again. I continue, because the memory of God has never left my mind, ever. The memory of God will always be there. So that's why we have to stop giving the kingdom away to our little self. Stop giving the kingdom away to our false self. Stop giving the kingdom away to our separated self. We got to start to rule our kingdom, and there we start to live our happy and live a happiness beyond measure. All right, everyone, enjoy the lesson today, and hope that this served you, and be present to that today, how we're constantly just giving away our power to ourself, to our little self, and experiencing much suffering. And the time has come to live our function and God's will for us, which is happiness. Like and subscribe to this video if you found the value, if it's given you any kind of comfort in your heart. I hope it served you, and yeah, and donate if you want to continue supporting these videos. We do one a day, and I hope that you will continue to support us and follow us along this happy journey. We're saying about $1 a day, so because it's 365, so $1 a day keeps the ego away. So yeah, you could find in the description of yesterday's video the link to donate on PayPal. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day filled with love and light. Until next time. Choo choo.